Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Alt Kings podcast. I'm your host, Tate, and today we are hosting Creamies. They are built on Hedera, fueled by cream, and we have their founder, Monkey, on with us today. How you doing today,
Hey,
Monkey?
hey, thanks for having me, Tate. Second time.
Yes, sir. Last time we hosted you was a little over a year ago. I think it was August of 2022, and time's flied ever since. What have you been working on since our last conversation, Monkey?
Yeah, since it's my second time here, I'd like to say thank you for having me again, first of all.
Of course.
Pleasure and honor to be here. Since our last time speaking, I believe, let me bring that up first. We were working on Cream Lanes the last time we spoke, and it was a big collaborative project with a bunch of Hedera projects. I believe it was like 10 total projects all in all. So this time around, we wanted to finalize our quote unquote sustainable ecosystem. So we have our creamies, which were released in May of last year, our master creamers, which were given out for trade ins or raffles within our community. And then we have our cream lanes, which is its own Web3 staking slash PFP slash branding marketing platform, social platform that we have on creamlanes.com. Now we have an ecosystem giving you cream tokens for holding our NFTs, whether it's creamies, master creamers, or lands. But we need to create some sort of value for a cream token for this to continue down its road of its sustainable ecosystem, which was our dream from the beginning, which was our goal from the beginning. And this game that we're working on now, that we're releasing in Q4 of this year, will be exactly that. So it's to get into the game, it's just a Web 2 game. It's a very hyper casual game. It's a multiplayer game with mini party games. If you understand what that means, it's like Mario Party, for example. You play different pattern recognition or timing, or simple games that old people, young people could all play. And again, it's geared towards Web 2. So the way it generates revenue for us with the cream tokens is that whenever people play, they will be seeing ads every few rounds. There are in-game purchases as well through the Google Play Store. So all the revenue generated, 50% of it will go back into cream, buying cream and fueling the cream LP. So it'll be purchasing HBAR, dollars into HBAR, which will then be transferred or bought into cream and then HBAR cream LP. So it's a big goal of ours to create a product that generates revenue for the whole ecosystem of HBAR, so to say, but it's specifically to buy cream tokens, but it's going to benefit the whole ecosystem, right? In a way. Yeah, no matter what capacity, I'm not sure yet, but that's what we are releasing Q4. So we're very excited about that.
Sure.
With that, we will be having Cream Pet Mint. Now, the Cream Pets will act as in-game skins with in-game benefits, as you could imagine. With most mobile games, you get more points or bonus rounds and stuff like that, and discounts, of course, for in-game purchases.
Nice. Yeah, I saw that you have the pen tweet. On April 21st, you posted a tweet mentioning a new chapter begins. I'm assuming this refers to the new development of this new game, as well as the release of these cream pets. December 8th and 9th is your next month. The community voted and agreed on 2,500 tubs for 299 H bar. How would these tubs, or first off, what are these tubs, and how would they play a part with the cream pets in this new game?
Awesome. So as I mentioned before, though, a game is totally Web 2, right? So you don't need a wallet to play the game. I want to make that clear.
Will it be on iOS
It
and
will be
Android?
only on Android on release. We want to do a few
Gotcha.
things, make sure everything's good, and then maybe look into iOS. But the main point being that you don't need a wallet. Your mother could play, your sons or daughters or whoever, nieces, nephews could play without having to explain anything if they know how to use a mobile phone. That's great. But the Web3 part of it is that you, as someone who understands Web3 and crypto and Hedera and understands the value of ownership of these skins and digital assets, can log into the same game, that same game, and then just go into under your profile, log in, and then verify your wallet. And now all your cream pets in that wallet will be linked to your profile. So every time you log on, it'll recognize what
Nice.
NFTs you have, and you will be awarded, or you would have the ability to use those skins in game. And again, those same benefits, right? But as a Web2 user, you don't need to do that. It exists in the game. Now, a Web2 user will see that will have messages. If you would like to claim this NFT, you could make a wallet and then link it to your profile. At which point they could claim slash mint this NFT, which we would have minted already. We'll send it to the wallet, right? So it's
Sure.
almost like this game acts as a soft onboarding tool for a Web2 user who has no interest in Web3, just wants to play this game, but sees that it's a skin. Maybe they're interested in the fact that they can own this, move it to a different wallet. Maybe they have a different device. It's easier that way. Or they like the fact that they could sell it and buy it and collect more, right? Without having to just buy
Definitely.
what's in the game. It creates a community of some sort in within the gaming realm, right? When you're trading
Definitely.
cards and such like that. So it's very interesting. I'm excited to see how much, let's say, interest from outside of Hedera and Web3 in general this will bring. Because what we're trying to do something pretty cool where we share one Discord channel for the game and the NFT project as well. So anybody downloading the game would be anybody downloading the game that's interested in the community or more about the game, they could join the Discord and join our community, which I think it'll be a cool crossover, right? It's not
Definitely.
like we've seen that happen in Hedera yet, I don't think, and I think it'll be cool just to see those two worlds merge, and maybe it'll benefit each other.
Yeah. How do you plan on marketing to the Web 2
Okay,
industry,
so
the gaming industry, Web 2 wise?
exactly. We spoke a little bit on this point before we started the interview, but typically as Creamies, we never put out mints before the product is ready, right? Whether that means 2 weeks from now or a month from
Yeah.
now, we're sure that we're gonna have a product ready before we mint. And the situation is the same here. Now, for us to be able to market the game properly and finish out the game properly, we need time. So we actually planned a mint December 8th, and we're releasing the launch of the game before Christmas, right before Christmas. I'm sorry, got lost there. Got a message on my phone. So the point of me saying that
Good.
is the game is ready to release within a month, barring no delays, of course. And I'm sorry, what was the question?
Just how you plan on
Oh
marketing
yes.
to the
Oh,
Web 2 sort of industry.
the reason
Yeah.
why I
No
gave you
worries.
this long-winded answer is because we need time to market the game. Exactly. So between the time of the mint until the release of the game, that's what our focus. That's what my focus will be on, and we mainly focus on YouTube. There are mobile gaming YouTube channels, and we focus on specific countries and regions as well.
And what are some of those
So
countries?
within the game, if you grind hard enough, you get enough in-game currencies that you could buy these skins, right? Whatever dollar amount that is, they could grind in game and buy these skins. Now the skins could be sold on market, right? So this is
Yeah.
like the Axie Infinity play, right? If you think about it. So what games are popular or what regions are popular with games like this? You got the Philippines, Thailand, Southeast Asia, South America. We've seen stuff. Actually, there's a mobile game on Hedera not many people know about. Slime World. They were the first. I believe they released last year, late last year, if I'm not
Nice.
mistaken. But they captured a lot of the markets that I mentioned earlier. So it's a known thing in the mobile gaming world, which I had to learn about a lot of, which has been fun. But yeah, I think those countries are the ones we target at first. And to be frank, the marketing is cheaper on there. So hopefully it helps us build more of a marketing war chest so we could target America and a
Definitely.
higher market. Yeah. But yeah,
And most of that market has Android specifically, so it's
exactly.
gonna pair well with kind of your approach to the game.
Exactly.
I'd love to see eventually down the road an Apple and iOS version of the game and maybe a Steam version as well, just depending on how things play out on the Android side.
Exactly.
I'd love to get into in depth a little more regarding I really like how you're making this solely just Web 2 first and then going to be using all of the Web 2 revenue generated to funnel that back into the Cream ecosystem. Am I right about that?
Yes, so 50% of the game
Okay.
revenue will be funneled back into Cream LP. I just want to clarify, yes, the game is geared towards Web 2. It's 100% playable as Web 2, but there are Web 3 benefits for connecting your wallet, of course.
Of
Yes,
course, like the NFTs
exactly.
themselves,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Nice. And you have this revenue, 50% goes back into the Cream LP. Where does the other 50% go? I'm assuming it's probably going to game development and marketing, or is there going to be any benefits for the holders besides the liquidity pool?
I'll be very clear here. Mobile gaming is a new frontier for us at Creamies. And we
Sure.
say 50% just because we don't know what to expect. Mobile game revenues could
Makes
be a
sense.
few dollars a month, all the way up to whatever you could imagine, right?
Yeah,
So it's very hard to say. And this 50% is to just say, internally we couldn't decide on it just because we there's so many unknowns as far as like upkeep. Do we keep marketing? Do we So we have to monitor after a few months. But the plan is to
sure.
generate as much revenue as possible and pump that back into Cream. If we could do more, if we feel like, oh, we don't need to market this anymore, or not as much, we could just keep generating this revenue. We'll find that perfect medium. Hopefully we just keep. And then, yeah, yeah.
Wh- What are some of those in-game charges that can generate that
So
revenue for the Creamies
in-game
game?
charges for these games, right? So we're trying to create how do you say it? An addictive gameplay game, right? So you want to play all day. Yes, you have sufficient amount of lives to play rounds, right? So it's like you put a quarter in, you
Sure.
play a round, right? It's very simple. It's old, but you can't make people pay to play per round nowadays because there's so much free entertainment. So the method of payment is mainly ad revenue, right? But what can they buy in game is those in game currencies to buy different skins and unlock different things. Also, the rounds, right? The hearts, the lives as well. Yep. And of course, ads.
Gotcha.
If you don't want to watch ads, you could
Yeah, I was
pay.
about to say ads is probably gonna be a great way,
Right.
and if you can differentiate the holders who are holding
Exactly.
your NFTs have any sort of access to be able to play the game without seeing these
Exactly.
ads, is some
That's the
sort of
first
quality
thing you
benefit
think
for
about when you
them.
think about a mobile game, right? If I have the skin, of course I shouldn't
Yeah,
see ads, of
yeah.
course.
So you think that's gonna be possible,
Oh
what
yes,
for the NFT holders not to have to see ads?
100%. If you own the skin,
Nice.
if you own the NFT, you own the skin, right? So if you own the skin, then you don't see
Yeah,
ads. Yes.
nice. I know you've released some other games like Coin Flip, Dice Roll, and the Raffle Machine in the past. I'm not sure if we clarified on the style of this game, but how is this style different from those different games you've made
All right. So
previously?
the first coin flip on Hedera that we made, cream flip, we called it. It's just a simple 50-50 game of chance. You get same thing
Yep.
with the dice roll. It's a simple six-sided dice, although it's digital.
All odd-based
Exactly.
games.
Very simple. You put one
Yeah.
in, you win two. You put one in, you win six. Very simple. Now, these mobile games are not typical odd based games. Instead, like I said, they're pattern recognition games, they're timing games, you're trying to
Gotcha.
maneuver and shoot each other, right? I'm not sure if you could show the video, but there's a short clip.
I planned on it. I was actually thinking about that recently also. I'm like, I'm gonna ask you to send me that
Right.
over so we can get that
There,
in here. It'll probably already be played
okay.
in the beginning of
There's
this
a
show, so
very
yeah, they'll see
short
it.
video we put out of gameplay. And with the making the game, it's very hard to stop the game devs and be like, hey, I need to make this work to show people. I want to show
Yeah.
you guys more, but it's very hard because they're working and fix stuff. They're not trying to make everything look beautiful right now. That's not where we're at. That's at the end, right? So anyway, the game are mini games. I don't know if you've ever played Mario Party. Sorry, I forgot the name of the game.
Yeah, yeah, I played Mario Party.
Between rounds, you play the mini games with your four friends. It's the same concept,
Yeah.
right? It's the same concept,
Nice.
yes. And out of those three
It's
or
really
four
cool.
rounds, whoever wins the most points is the winner, gets awarded the most in-game currency. Whoever loses their lives and gets rewarded a little bit of in-game currency. Very simple concept. Any child, any adult, somebody who's bored behind a counter at work or something could play a few rounds a day, and they're happy. We're happy. Everybody's happy.
Yeah, it's a leisure game. It seems as this it's something you get in, you play with your friends, then
Yes.
you hop out and come down the
Hyper
road.
casual. Yep.
Yeah. So is the in-game currency gonna be convertible to other currencies, or is it just an arcade ecosystem
Now, when
token?
we originally thought the concept, we wanted everything on Cream Token, but you run, there's a lot of technical and even legislative stuff you have
Yeah,
to worry about, and even on the Google Play
definitely.
Store. So we just separated. We had to make the decision and make it in-game currency. Yes, that could purchase NFTs, but you cannot purchase HBAR or Cream directly on the platform. Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But you can also buy the in-game tokens through the
Correct.
game, right?
Yes. To be able to purchase whatever we sell on the game. Yes.
Who's your favorite character that you guys have whipped up? I know you guys got a bunch of
So we didn't
styles
even get
for
into
these
the cream
characters.
pets. So the cream pets was originally 5,555. We like these numbers like 1,111, 111, five thousand five hundred
Yeah,
fifty-five. Now the reason we made it 5,555 is because it's actually five collections. Right? If you look at all our posters, we have five different pets. We have the duck, we have the panda,
makes sense.
right? We have the bear. So it's like we have the ghost, and so we have five different really families of pets or animals, whatever breeds, whatever you want to call them. And they even within that 1111, they have three different types of skins. So you have the translucent jelly skin, you have the melt skin, it looks like ice cream melting, and you have the regular skin. And they all have different rarities. And it's we got really complex with this because Guac, our community manager, really wanted to make it special instead of just making all of them the same and it gets boring. It's like, why don't we separate these families
Yeah,
within and then create factions? And then later on, when we make more games, if we make more games, because that's the goal, right? We always want to make more games,
yeah, of
generate
course,
more revenue, right? We could use that, right?
definitely.
Whether it's just trading or teams, you understand? So it creates a nice dynamic, which I hope people would
Yeah,
enjoy.
more personality too.
Exactly. More diversity within one collection as well. Yeah.
Nice. And so now instead of there being 5,555, there's going to be 2,500, right?
Yes. So no, originally we were supposed to mint 5,000 on the platform, but community feedback was bad. Honestly, they were like, "Oh, that's too many all at once." So we just took a vote. We took 2 weeks to vote, take a step back, see what the community wanted. First, we voted on the supply. I believe they chose the lowest supply, which was 2,500. And then the second vote
Yep.
was, I'm sorry, the first vote was on the date, which is December 8th/9th, depending on which area of the world you're in. The second vote was the
Yep.
supply, which is again 2,500 tubs that'll be on the launch pad. And the last one was price, 299. So now we're internally discussing holder discounts and benefits before we move on. But we will be making final announcements, which again is just final details of holders discounts. But the date is December 9th. Launchpad is Kabila. The price is 299 HBAR and discounted if you're a holder of Creamies, Master Creamers, or our lands, of course.
Nice.
Yep. And on the launch pad, you will be minting a random tub. Now, the tub will identify,
Read my
yes,
mind.
the tub will identify what pet you get. So you will know what family pet you get. So imagine you minted three tubs, you get two bears and one duck. Now you take that tub and you come on our website, creamlands.com, and you trade it in for your pets. Now, when you trade it in, you don't know which pets you're going to get. So you might get a cool one of one like jelly, or you might just get a regular naked bear. Who knows? But
Yeah,
we want
true.
to make it a little more fun and entertaining for people instead of just, oh, go mint your pet and that's it. And hopefully the people who
Yeah.
mint actually check the game out and spread the word of the game. Because like I said, it's in its ideal, theoretic, philosophical, whatever, it's beneficial to everybody on the ecosystem for, things of this nature, products of this nature to exist. Although it doesn't,
I
yeah,
agree.
although it doesn't run directly on Hedera, we did on everything we market about this game. It's going to say built on Hedera, right? So it's really a Hedera pushing narrative product, so to say. So it will be beneficial to everyone in the ecosystem. So I hope people share, and I hope it brings joy to everybody. So yeah,
Yeah. In my eyes, I just view it as another onboarding
there you
platform.
go.
I use this podcast to onboard Web2 users to Web3 in the best ways that I possibly can. But you're just taking a different route and going the gaming
Exactly.
aspects and bringing Web2 gaming users to Web3 and trying to onboard them as best you can as
Right.
well. I'm curious to know now, Monkey, what do you need from your current community to help spread more awareness towards the Creamies ecosystem, towards the Creamies game, and everything you're developing there at Creamies that would really come in handy from the community if they're able to just step in and assist in any way
I could give
possible?
you a corny answer, Tape, but I'll give you the real answer. We need
Do
support.
it.
We
Tell me
need
both.
support, bro. Frankly,
Yeah.
we have been working almost a year on this game, and I know I'm not asking anybody to care, but right now in the market we're in, the sentiment, a lot of people have left, and it's HBAR, right? Even if we don't mint out, it's fine. But we need the support. Like I said, help
Yeah,
push the game, help push whatever you like within the community, whether it's this podcast, whether it's DPGC Hangry, it doesn't matter, right? Just support, man. That's the most valuable thing there is nowadays. It's attention, it's influence, and it's support, honestly. And that's above all. That's it. Support.
what do you think of what's support in your eyes? Would it just be like a simple retweet,
it,
a
it could be
repost,
on
a share?
it's a
What is it?
spectrum, right? It's not black and white, right?
Yeah, it
I
really
mean,
is.
the best personally, the best effective things I see is like comedic memes and stuff, you know what I mean? Just lighten them up, lighten the
Of
mood.
course.
Everybody likes laughing, smiling. That's why DPGC is so successful. Hangry, they have a community. It's a little bit harder for us, and this is just speaking man to man here. It's a little bit harder for us because we're mainly focused out of Asia. We're based out of Asia, right? So the time zones don't match up. So the
Yeah,
spaces, a lot of things just don't match up. So we have a lot of the Asian community in Creamies. We have Koreans, but
wide variety.
yes, and the people who've seen us from the beginning, they understand and they know, and they love the cream dream, and as do I. But we just need more support right now. The support is weak, and I'm not saying like people aren't supporting. It's just a lack of people in general, right? Lack of noise. We need more people, and it'll come with time, and it'll come with better times for sure. So hopefully we're a
Definitely.
part.
And you might be able to get a lot of people from the
There you
web
go.
too
We
supporting.
need all these different aspects, right? Whether you like it or not. Like people always shout, "Oh, what does a community project do?" Dude, we need the community. You know what I mean? Oh, where's the utility?
Yeah,
Yeah, you need the utility too. You need all of this. You can't say this is bad, this is good, this is the answer. You just need all of this. So we all need support, whether you're creamies, whether you're pink, whether you're purple or an alien, it doesn't matter. We all need support on the same ecosystem that we're all trying to survive on and thrive together, right? It's corny as hell, but
definitely.
that's my answer, man.
It's a great
Yes,
answer,
sir.
Monkey. We've really touched up on everything regarding the game. And if there's anything else that we've left out, feel free to mention it now. But besides that, outside of the game, what else can we expect to see from Creamies in 2024?
So I just want to say we haven't been able to show much of the game yet. So as we get closer to the mint, we'll have much more detail, much more in-depth videos and such gameplay. So keep
Yeah.
an eye out for that, I will say. So today we're recording November 25th. I'm sure you'll have it out in 2, 3 days. We'll have a week.
Yep.
So yeah, keep an eye out that week. If you're listening to this, and if you're listening to it in the future, come play our game. Dreamlands.com.
And if you want more information, go check out our past podcast about a year ago. You can see how Monkey's definitely evolved as an individual as well as took or has taken Creamies to the next level in regards to how he wants to pursue furthering out the project outside of just casino games and things of that nature.
Yes.
It's definitely a great show to tune into, and you can tell how much of a difference has been made between not only us at the Alt Kings, but also Creamies. I love doing these follow up shows just because you're able to just see how much has been developed ever since and what's being worked on into the future. It just helps recap and highlight on new things in my eyes.
The work you do, man, I appreciate it, brother. And a
Like
year in this space is a very long time. Just to say, we had
it
that
is.
interview a
Yeah.
year
It
ago.
goes by
Yeah,
fast, but it is long.
good to see you still here.
You have any closing thoughts, Monkey?
Closing thoughts. Yes, let's fucking go. We're gonna make it, man. That's it, man. I don't know. Right now, it's
Got
so
that right.
dark. We need some brightness, but let's fucking go, man. We're still here. We're gonna be here, and we'll see you later. Yeah, that's it.
Amen. Couldn't have said it better. Monkey, thank you for taking the time to really dabble into what Creamies has to look forward to in 2024. It's quite exciting news, and I can't wait to hopefully be able to play the game sometime soon. If I can't get it on iOS, and looks like I'll be having to transfer to
There you
Android.
go.
Besides that point, once again, thank you for your time. And yeah, it's been a great show once again. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, if you've enjoyed this show, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you all next episode. Peace.
Peace. Thank
Nice.
Welcome to Gilmore Estates, where we pave your way to real estate success. Our state-of-the-art platform is tailored to empower people from diverse backgrounds, helping them thrive in the world of real estate investment. Through the magic of Hedera NFTs, educational resources, and regular evaluations, you'll not only learn but also earn valuable HTS token, G-Coin rewards along the way. Our innovative tokenomics model closely replicates real estate cash flow dynamics, meaning the more G-Coin you possess, the larger your monthly cash flow. And the cherry on top, our Launchpad grants you the opportunity to own fractions of assets from well-established real estate holding companies. Unleash your potential and start your journey to financial success with Gilmore Estates today.